What up, guys? So I'm not a power lifter, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm actually both. I'm a power builder, which means I train for both bodybuilding and powerlifting and kind of a hybrid style training where I want to be relatively strong, but look the part at the same time. Be jacked with those huge shoulders you see, a small, narrow waist, good proportions, and just, look the part while lifting the part. Now, in this video, I want to explain a little bit about how I train like a power builder. And one thing I do that's extremely simple that seems to work really well is I'll pick a moderate weight, not super heavy, not super light, and rep out that weight for 15 to 20 reps as my first set in the workout. Now, a lot of people think high reps is not going to build a lot of muscle or not going to burn a lot of fat or some bullshit like that. But what they're doing wrong is they're doing high reps without heavy weight or without moderately heavy weight. High reps doesn't work if you pick a light pussy weight. You got to do a moderate weight with high reps, and I feel like that's a sweet spot for building muscle and burning fat at the same time. If you want that bodybuilder physique, if you want essentially that X frame with a lot of muscle up top and a small waist, you gotta train in that 15 to 20 rep range. That's a sweet spot, guys. So let me tell you what I mean when I say moderate weight. I'm just gonna go over my best 20 rep maxes ever on the squat, bench, and deadlift, and you guys will see what I mean. So my best ever on the deadlift as a 20 rep max is 455 for 20, sumo deadlift, no straps. I have done 455 for 18 conventional, so pretty close, but 455, gotta get a little flex in, 455 for 20, sumo deadlift. So my best set of 20 on deadlifts is 455 for 20. My best set of squats ever for 20 is 315 for 20. And my best set of bench ever for 20 is 205 for 20. So if you think about 205 pounds on a bench, 315 pounds on a squat, and 455 pounds on a deadlift, is that lightweight? For most people, no, it's not. It's like moderate weight, and for a lot of people, that would even be relatively heavyweight. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. When I'm talking about a high rep range, like that 15 to 20 rep range, you do the high reps, but you choose a moderately heavy weight, or at least a moderate weight. You don't do some light weight. That's why people don't get the results from high reps, because they're training high reps with a light weight that doesn't challenge them. If you do a set of 20 with moderate weight that does challenge you, the way it should be, the first 10 reps should be pretty fast, clean, and easy. The next 5 should be relatively challenging. The next 3 should be pretty damn challenging, and the last 2 should be grinders. That's how your 20 rep spread of reps should look, guys. So pick a moderate weight for 20 reps, and this will give you guys the best of both worlds in terms of building muscle and fat loss if you want to look a little bit like your boy right here. Hope this video helps, guys, and have a great day. God bless.